All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. So I hope you're having a great 4th of July. I have some interesting bodybuilding news for you guys today, coming from 212 Mr. Olympia Champion Flex Lewis. So last night, Flex Lewis announced on his Instagram that the 2018 Mr. Olympia would be his last Mr. Olympia ever. So he's doing something kind of similar to what Lee Haney did. Lee Haney kind of retired on top without having ever lost a Mr. Olympia title in 1991 after winning 8 Mr. Olympias. So Flex Lewis is currently the 6-time 212 Mr. Olympia champion. Obviously, the Mr. Olympia 212 division has not been around that long, so Flex Lewis is clearly the record holder of 212 Olympia wins. So arguably, in 2018, he's going to be going for his 7th win. In all likelihood, he's probably going to take it. Now, Flex has been one of the most dominant 212 champions in the history of the 212 division. So I'm sure there's a lot of 212 bodybuilders out there that saw this post and were kind of happy about it, because this really opens the door for a lot of people, because Flex Lewis has been a, slamming the door shut type of champion at the 212 Olympia. Other guys just really haven't had a chance against him. So I think this is really going to leave the door wide open for a lot of new-coming guys to become the next 212 Mr. Olympia. So I'm going to read you guys what Flex Lewis posted on his Instagram. It was a pretty heartfelt post. So I'm going to go ahead and read this first paragraph that he posted here. So he says, "This has been one of the hardest decisions that I ever had to make and then come to terms with in my entire life. I've been called Flex since I was 6 years old, and I've been a fan of the sport since I was 12. I joined my first gym at 15, stepped on stage for the first time at 19. I traveled the world winning titles all over and won my pro card at the age of 23 with an undefeated amateur record. Fast forward to now at 34, and it's time to say this 212 chapter is over. I'll be finishing with my last 212 show at this year's 2018 Mr. Olympia. I won't lie and say this was easy. I have battled the fact that this will be my last show many times, and I went through some very tough times. And being transparent, depression, I kept this all to myself. I never let a soul in. I suffered massive highs and very low lows. Still trying to comprehend last year's loss of Dallas McCarver, and then make this decision the beginning of the year. After months battling this, we're still acting, walking, talking all over the world as a champion. And now I can say I am very at peace with my decision. Without my family, my team, coach, and certain people, I wouldn't be where I am today. At one point, I was very lost on direction, but I know in my heart this is best for me, my family, and the next evolution and where I go next. I love the sport, and I love being humble, driven, blue-collar people's champion. I know I'll give that fan at the end the same energy as the one at the front. That's why as I love it. I fucking love all of you guys. That's not cliche. It's the truth. I've been given the opportunity by the IFBB Pro League to take this sport all over the world, and I have. From the mainstream TV to things in countries unseen, we've grown the 212 division to where it is. You have no idea what you have given me. It's everlasting. This why this year is for you, the fans. I can't wait to see you all in September, where I will be there to defend my title one last time." Now, we do know Flex Lewis is a businessman. He's the owner, and he's involved in multiple businesses. He's got his own gym, multiple different supplement companies that he's involved with. Of course, he's got his clothing line. And obviously, he has a family as well, and he wants to focus on all of those things. But this post raised the speculation that a lot of people have been speculating for a long time, that Flex Lewis should jump in the men's open and start competing as an open bodybuilder rather than a 212, because he's so dominant in the 212 division, it almost wasn't even competition for him. So this raises the speculation that he might in fact be pursuing men's open bodybuilding after this. Now, based on this post, I don't think that's the case. I don't think we're going to see Flex Lewis pursue men's open bodybuilding. It sounds to me like Flex, from the way he worded this post, is done with competitive bodybuilding, period. He wants to focus on other things. So I think in all likelihood, we're not going to see him in men's open bodybuilding. I don't think that's what this post was about. I think he's really going to spend more time focusing on business, focusing on family, and really the fact that he's achieved everything you can achieve in the 212 division. I don't think we're ever going to see someone as dominant as Flex Lewis in the 212 for a very, very long time. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about Flex Lewis's recent revelation that he will no longer be competing in the 212 division. Do you think this means it's on to Men's Open, or do you think Flex is done with competitive bodybuilding as a whole? Thank you guys for watching the video, and please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.